What's going on, everybody? My name is CD, and today we are going to be talking about the settings that you must change before you get into any sort of gameplay. So this video should be true for any time you're playing Modern Warfare. So obviously this is the multiplayer beta, but also when you get the real game at launch, these are going to be the same settings that you should change. And basically these settings affect the performance of your console or your PC or whatever you're playing on. Some may say that they change the look and feel of the game, but to me the extra frames per second that you get, the extra performance that your console or PC is running at, feels even better. So as you can see here, we are at the main multiplayer screen. We're going to go to options. So this is where you're going to change anything that you may change. So you can see here I play on tactical, 4:4 sensitivity, ADS a little bit less. But what you're going to do first, you're going to come down to the aim assist here. So I'm not going to tell you exactly which one to choose, as that's kind of up to you. And to be honest, I'm still not even 100% sure that these make a huge difference. I made a video on this back in the 2v2 alpha, and the names were actually a little bit different. There was maybe instead of focusing, there was an enhanced or something like that. I'm currently on precision, and that's working out just fine. Again, read through these, see which ones you think make the most sense for you. But one thing I do want to talk about is the aim response curve type and kind of how I understand this feature. So basically when you're looking around with your character and your gun is kind of swaying back and forth as you look left and right. So if you were to spin and like hold left, you kind of start to accelerate. You get faster and faster up to a certain point. So if you were to turn around quick to look at somebody behind you, your aim may not be perfect because your usual 4:4 or my usual 4:4 sensitivity may actually accelerate as I spin around. But if you switch this from standard to linear, your sensitivity should actually stay at what you set it the whole time you're spinning around. So that may help on some kind of snap-on interactions. It's something small that may not affect anything, but you never know. And the other major settings are over here in the general settings. So first, if you need to change your brightness, some of the maps are very bright and some of the maps are very dark. So figure out a good brightness for the TV or monitor that you play on. That's something big. Also, make sure that your safe area is your full monitor. And make sure that film grain is at 0. So I think it defaults to 0.25. Put it down to 0. For me, it just makes it feel crisper, less grainy, I guess, as this is called, film grain. And the real major settings that you need to turn off are world motion blur and weapon motion blur. Make sure both of those are disabled. They're going to enhance the performance of the console or PC you're playing on. Going to make the game feel a little bit smoother, at least it does to me. And as you can see in the picture on the right, when you are kind of swaying, if you see that blur, you don't know exactly where your weapon's at, where if you see your static weapon, that may kind of help you choose where your weapon should be when quickly aiming at someone or whatever it may be. I think those are the major settings that you need to change before you get into any sort of multiplayer gameplay. If the video did help you guys out, please click that like button down below. Sub if you guys have not already. It really does help the channel grow, and we'll see you guys later.